Salam everyone. Today I'm going to explain some important terms which are very frequently used in the study of sets. So let's talk about empty set. So basically, as it is clear from the name itself, empty, that means which has nothing. A set which has no element is called an empty set, and or a void set or a null set. There are three different terms used for this particular kind of set: an empty set, a void set, or a null set. Now, an empty set is denoted by phi or. This should be or. An empty set is denoted by phi or two curly brackets with a void between them. Now the next is the Singleton set, and again it is clear from the name itself. Basically, Singleton set is derived from the word single. So a set having only one element is called a Singleton set, or a set which has only one element is called a Singleton set. A set which has only one element is called a Singleton set, and there is no specific symbol for denoting this kind of set. Perhaps this is because it is very rarely used in the study of in the study of the sets, while the empty set is very frequently used. So we use a particular symbol for that, but not for this kind of set. Here I would like to give a very important note about these two sets, empty sets or Singleton set, and that is curly bracket phi is not a void set or an empty set, but this is a Singleton set. Generally, students used to be confused about this kind of set, and this is generally given in the entrance examination especially. So since an empty set is denoted by either of these two, but not the combination of these two. The combination of these two indicates a Singleton set. Why? Because this is a set which has only one element, and the element is the phi itself. Phi symbol is also an element. If it is written within a curly bracket, it becomes an element. So we may say that this is a Singleton set which has only one element, phi. But here there is only one symbol phi, or only curly brackets with void space between them. These two symbols are used for denoting empty set. Now the next term is equal sets. Two sets are said to be equal sets if these sets contains identical elements. Identical means quite same. So if two sets are said to be equal sets if these sets contains identical elements or same elements. So let us talk about equal set with the help of some examples. So I have taken three sets. A set is 1 2 3 4, B set is 2 1 4 3, C 1 1 2 3 4 4. These three sets are equal though their elements are written in the different sequence. So let me tell you that in the case of a set, the sequence of the elements is not taken into account. So it doesn't matter that whether the 2 is written first or 1 is written first, but we have to match the elements between these two sets. If there is 1, there is 1, there is 2, there is 2, there is 3, there is 3, and if there is 4, there is 4 in B2. So these two sets are said to be equal sets, though the sequence of the elements are different. So now let's talk about the set C. Here 1 is repeated and 4 is also repeated twice. So one thing must be clear to you, that repetition of elements in the case of set is not allowed. That means if a particular element is repeated any number of times, that is considered to be once. That is considered to be once. So if we write 100 ones over here, that will be considered only 1 1, and if there are written 2 4 or 3 4 or 4 4, but that will be those 4 will be considered as 1 4 only. So we have to say that the elements of the set C are 1 2 3 4 instead of 1 1 2 3 4 4, only 1 2 3 4. So in this way A set and B set and C set have identical elements. That's why by the definition these sets are equal sets. Now let's talk about the fourth term, which is equivalent sets. Here there is a big difference between equal sets and equivalent sets, though their terms are quite similar. Equivalent sets means two sets which have same number of elements, though their elements are same or different. Two sets are said to be equivalent sets if they have equal number of elements. So for example, A is the set 1 2 3 and B is the set A B C. So as we see, the number of elements of both the sets are same. Set A has 3 elements as well as set B has 3 elements. Though their elements are not identical, but by the definition two sets are said to be equivalent sets if they have equal number of elements. So we can say that set A and set B are equivalent sets. Yes, these two sets are not equal sets.